People like saying that you should do the right thing, but who decided what the right thing is in the first place? The thing is, a lot of people don't think for themselves. They just follow invisible systems. It's basically conformity, and they call it life. But the problem is that conformity doesn't really get you anywhere. There's 4 different systems where I've noticed this happening, and the thing is, these systems aren't evil. They just weren't designed for you. And if you do feel out of place in any of these systems, you're not alone. First of all, there's school. I've talked about this in one of my other videos. Check that out if you want to. But in school, you're basically taught to never make mistakes, never question anything, and follow all the directions you're given. But most of the people who made it really far in life did the exact opposite of these things. So people who are awesome in school might become really good at following directions, but not exactly at building a life. The second system is social approval. Most people don't act like their true selves when they're around others. They do everything they possibly can to avoid any kind of judgment. So they filter everything they say and do to avoid looking corny. But by doing this, they end up forgetting their own personality. And then it becomes harder and harder for them to embrace who they truly are. The third system is emotional honesty. There's a lot of people who hide how they truly feel about something just so that they can, fit in with others. They hide their struggles because they're afraid to look weak. But the kinds of people who connect the deepest with others are the people who are emotionally open and willing to be real. This kind of system makes it hard for people to be vulnerable like that. And the fourth system is one that a lot of us have probably experienced. It's the social media system. Everything is surface level and everyone is acting like they're ahead. People are being performative just to go viral. And everyone has to fit this certain mold in order to be popular and all. But consistency and growth are more important than being performative. Social media makes people afraid of being corny, even though the most accomplished people that you know today were once really corny. Overall, social media makes the best qualities seem stupid and the worst qualities seem awesome. Something common with all of these different systems is fear of failure, fear of being worse than everyone else. But the problem is that if everyone is doing the exact same thing, then who is going to actually bring some sort of improvement? Everything is boring when everyone is the exact same. Standing out feels risky in the beginning, but over time, it turns out to be a much better decision than just blending in with everyone else. Obviously, there has to be a balance. You can't go to an extreme where you are just doing the exact opposite of the system and just being reckless in every way possible. Rejecting the system just means thinking for yourself and building your own path without caring what others think. I've noticed that a lot of people feel lonely when they choose to do this. But being lonely and far ahead in life is better than having people around you but knowing you're not getting anywhere. But eventually, once that phase passes, people are able to design their own life rather than just doing what they're told. And that's a much better place to be in than just conforming to the system. And there's people who will stay in these systems their entire lives without thinking, all because they're afraid of the unknown. But if you choose to question things, you're already one step ahead of a lot of them. But thank you for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment what you think. Check out some of my other videos if you like this content, and I'll see you in another.